What's up, guys? I'm going to do a trade recap for today, the 30th, and then also the 29th, which was yesterday. I forgot to post a video yesterday, but um, let's do that today. So, full transparency, I'm not going to go through each trade because I honestly just forget where I entered yesterday, but I will go over my profit. So, tough day again. This was yesterday. Lost $663. Not super happy about it. Made $200. So basically, what happened yesterday was I took a trade. I made $200. What happened was I didn't set my take profit. Basically, I had my take profit. I was still in the middle of setting it, and the market went up and hit it. So I didn't get to set my take profit in the correct location, and so I just got. I guess I took profit early, unfortunately. And then the next trade, lost $578. So it shows two trades here because I added some extra position onto this second trade. So basically, I entered, added some extra position, and um, that's why it's showing two trades. I guess two other trades, three trades total. So yeah, basically the first one, I guess just briefly, just talking about it. The first trade, I took it. Didn't get my take profit set correctly. In hindsight, all of these trades were not good. Reason being, as part of my trading strategy, I have a break even point set, and I also have my take profit area. And in both of these trades, my break even point was already hit before I entered. So, and when that happens, basically what that means is I should not enter because I missed like I wouldn't have a break even point now because it already got hit. But I did enter anyway, and as soon as I did, the market kind of went against me. Point is, I shouldn't have entered on any of these trades because my break even point was already hit. Because when I do, now that I'm entering, right, say I enter after my break even point was already hit, that means now I don't have a break even point. So now it's a little more risky. So yeah, so kind of something, just some ingraining in my brain is if my break even point gets hit before I can enter the trade, that means I missed the move and I should not be entered. So that's kind of what happened here. It was just unfortunate. I risked a little too much on these trades as well. I risked more. I guess like I added more contracts, and I really shouldn't have done that. But I did, and I risked more, and I got stopped out, and yeah, so I was down $663 yesterday. Now today, with all those rules in mind, I took a better trade, made $513, and that's what I want to talk about today. So essentially, what I saw today was, so I guess I removed the London low, but I'll just mark it out really quick. So got London low right there. London low. Got London low right there. Basically, what happened was the market opened up, immediately swept London low. I was looking for getting a trade here, didn't get a trade on this move up. Remained patient, which I was glad I did. And then what happens is we came down, swept all these, hit all these stop losses below the sweep of London low. Came down, we pushed up, and what I saw was on this move up, right here, what I saw was a 15-minute unfilled. So if I show you that, let me turn this on quick. 15-minute unfilled. Yeah, so there's the 15-minute. So basically on that move up, I was seeing this 15-minute unfilled. And so I thought that'd be a good target. I also saw a 4-minute inversion. So there was, as you can see right here, there was a 4-minute fair value gap right here. So I was kind of looking for an inversion of that after the sweep of liquidity here, to kind of be my entry point. So what happened was We did indeed, as you can tell, right? We did indeed sweep that, or we did indeed invert that 4 minute gap. Um, and that happened at 10 a.m. Thing was though, so even though it happened like at 10 a.m., I didn't want to enter immediately. The reason I didn't want to enter immediately, and the reason I didn't enter on this candle, was because we had Jolt's job openings at 10 a.m. So I didn't immediately enter on this candle, but once it did close, I did entered about here on that candle, on that next candle, put my stop below here. Just was kind of giving my trade some room to breathe and put it below this 1 minute gap. Because I just assume, if we do push through this 1 minute gap and invert it, that the trade's probably going to stop me out anyway. So I gave it a little bit room to breathe, but yeah, that's where my stop loss was. And then I had my take profit at the 15-minute gap, and then I had my break even at this internal high. I guess I took some notes here. I can just kind of what I was thinking at the time. So we swept London low. What happened when we swept London low? Well, we created a bullish SMT, and as you can see, ES did not sweep London low. So we created a bullish SMT. I was mentioning how I did not enter right away since it happened at 10 a.m., that inversion of the 4 minute gap. I did not enter immediately, but I did enter on once that news candle closed. The one thing that I do think I could have done better at though was just making this a 1 hour trade. So I guess just to go through the trade. So first of all, we come up immediately. I go break even at this internal high, and then I close my position at this 15-minute unfilled as soon as we touched into it. Essentially, what I could have done better though is making. I try to trade 1 RR trades. This was about like a 0.8 RR trade, 0.78 RR trade, and obviously that's not 1 RR, and that goes against my rules. So what I should have done is probably move my stop up a little bit to like yeah, honestly, like right there, right where that 1 minute gap is. And then it would have been a 1 hour trade, and I would have been able to make a little bit more profit. But I didn't, and so it was about a 0.78 RR trade. But yeah, next time I'll just make sure that's a 1 hour trade. Make sure that my stop loss is in the correct place and my take profits in the correct place, all that stuff. It is a little hard, like just since this is my first time on a funded, it is a little hard, like setting all those things like quickly because like as soon as what I like to enter on is inversions of gaps, right? So as soon as I invert that gap, I should be entering, but I'm kind of hanging out here, and then I have to go back over to top step, right? And then I got to enter on top step, and I have to make sure I know how many contracts I want to risk, and I have to know where my take profit and my stop loss should be. Like it's all of a lot, and I'm still getting used to that just since this is my first funded account. So I'm getting used to all that. But yeah, next time, just make sure my stop loss is in a better place so that I can, get better profits and get 1 hour trades. Um, Other than that, felt pretty good about the trade, and yeah, that's really it. Um, Stuck to my rules today. Went break even at this internal high. Took profit that 50-minute unfilled, and then I called it a day. I like to say that if I win a trade or I lose a trade, I'm done for the day. If I get a break even, then I'm okay to take at least one more trade. Well, only one more trade. Uh, so 2 trades max. And yeah, those are kind of the rules I'm trying to set for myself. So yeah, pretty solid trade. Um, Not gonna probably be trading tomorrow. I have a work trip to go that I have to go do, so probably won't be trading tomorrow, and probably won't be trading Thursday either. So you probably won't be seeing any videos. But Friday, I do plan on trading. I guess something to keep in mind is that we heard about a government shutdown coming potentially tomorrow. And um, actually, So first of all, I forget which one people usually say we shouldn't trade on, whether it's non-farm employment change or it's ADP non-farm employment change. I'm not sure which one. I don't remember, but we should be careful this week. I think that I know that's a high, you know, pretty not a high probability day to trade, I guess. We should be careful. There's also a government shutdown, I believe, happening potentially tomorrow. So I don't know how that's going to impact the market, but just to keep an eye out for that. I think it won't be bad that I'm taking tomorrow off because of that. So yeah, hopefully I can trade Friday. If not, I will see you guys next week. Um, Next week should be, I think, a pretty chill week. I guess we have FOMC meeting minutes, but nothing really. Pretty chill week of when it comes to news. So hopefully next week will be good. We can make some profits if I don't make any the rest of this week. So yeah, thanks for watching. Uh, be safe. Make sure you got your risk management in place. Make sure you're taking the trades, sticking to your rules and stuff, and just keep grinding, fellas. See you later.